getting the kill on one of these two guys here is really, really big right now. And yeah, M110 going down, getting killed off. Jäger Aufklärer is moving forward over here. Leo twists force, getting some shots onto the Panzer Grenadiers, pushing them back. Decent amount of pioneers here, and Jägers though coming around. There is still a second Mehrzweckwaffe in the hands of Chich. There are two Mehrzweckwaffen on the other side. Mehrzweckwaffe here obviously would be really big again. Leo 283 later for Darkneutron trying to come up. And the Mehrzweckwaffe comes in. And it gets half of the, or more than half of the units here. Ihawk trying to shoot it down. Doesn't get the kill. Chich just needs to get the... Oh no, he still has half of the shots, right? Oh! Oh, it's all of them! It's freaking all of them! And it's even getting out alive! As the Ihawk didn't come around. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so brutal. And yeah, we see the Jäger Aufklärer here under fire. Leo 284. And we have the counterattack. Now the question is, can the enemy tornadoes do similar damage? Can the enemy do similar damage here? Jäger Aufklärer under fire. Marder 183 coming around. Slow return here. Darkneutron spamming this, but the Mars or some other artillery could just fire into this. Oh, Chich actually going head to head with Leo 283 versus Leo 283 here. Jäger Aufklärer moving around. The infantry moving frontally. Mehrzweckwaffe from the other side coming in. Gets a decent amount of delicious hits there as well. Tornado AT trying to rotate around. Mehrzweckwaffe goes down. Tornado AT stays alive. As this Leo 283 later here in the smoke is continuing, but yeah, just needs to be shot by something there. Leo 284's going into the smoke. Jäger Aufklärers, if they can find it, they can kill it. With the Panzerfaust. Folks here moving around. Another Tornado AT. Trying to come around from the flank. Oh, who's aiming first? Still Leo 284's, and they get the kill. 13 minutes here for Chich to now switch the board. There is still a decent amount of Leos and Co here on the other side, obviously, as they were trading a decent bit better early on. We have Mars firing, but they are not really hitting anything here. They're hitting a Unimox, but that's not really the worthwhile area of the map. BO-105 under fire, getting killed off. The Mars not on target. The Leos are all here. The Marders are all here. That was not the perfect shot. Roland's under fire. Recon infantry gets taken out. As the Leos try to slowly roll forward, Rolands are a bit overeager. England 2 pops back up. Leo 283s move around. Panzer Grenadiers all going down. Decent amount of new Jaegers coming in. Leo 284's here now, taking the fight. A lot of red units dying. Leo 181's going down, but the Leo 283's on the side of Darkneutron are still alive. Now the first one goes down though. The Leo 284 is a solid bit better. Better pen, better frontal armor. And better accuracy. Jaguars here with some good damage though. Leo 2A4 there in a critical position. Jaegers going down in transport there. Chich running them a bit too deep in transport. A lot of Unimogs dying, a lot of units dying in Unimogs. Jaguar going down, but the F4F in trouble as well. And yeah, this push here still hasn't fully made it through. More Leo 1A1s coming in this hot German on German action, yeah. 155 here. Coming around for the Panzer Grenadiers. Getting the kill there. A little infantry left here for Chich. A lot of martyrs coming in. Chich's Leos needing repaired. Gepard goes down. That makes this BO helicopters a lot more scary again. I like the early traits still carrying Darkneutron through here right now. Chich still struggling to get through. As we now have the Mars coming in again. That's a good idea going down. Leo 2A4 moving in. M40A1 trying to defend. M40A1 defending here. Leo 1A1 rolling forward. But this is a problematic situation for Chich here now. As Chich only has 10 minutes remaining. And there's just so much more red rolling in here right now. Yeah, playing this frontally is really scary. Like, there's so many defensive units here now for Darkneutron. So many Milan 2s, so many M40s, so many Martyrs with ATG AMs, all these BOs and so on. And the AA got killed off a bit too easy here for on Chich's side, rolling all a bit too far forward. Infantry got killed off a bit too easy, rolling all a bit too far forward. And that leaves him with a decent amount of tanks, but most of them still damaged, most of them still in need of repairs. And what's the other side still has a decent amount of infantries and all. And that is a big problem here now. That is a big problem. Pioneer Armbrust under fire. Getting pushed back there. 155mm artillery coming in for the Milan 2 again. Mars still back here. But they have to reload again. They don't really have a spotting capabilities here around for them right now. And they haven't really gotten any good salvos off. Like, the Mars haven't paid off at all, in my eyes. Like, they got killed one M110, but that's kind of about it so far. They didn't get any good hits against Leos. They didn't... it's not something that Chich really is fishing for. Like, what you usually want to do with Mars on this map is putting them on a forest, then keep them on hold fire, and then in the big fight, let them fire when the enemy, you realize the enemy has units in there. But the Mars here have been pretty inactive. Now they're aiming up. Now they're aiming on the same target both though. Not slightly next to each other or anything like that. So yeah, it's a lot of decent Leo 1A1s if you can get them killed here. Mars coming in now. But the Leos will be able to escape again. Shots not really landing greatly on target, and yeah, the Mars should re-aim here. Should try to fire on something else. Leo 1A1's going down. We have another big push with the Leo 2A4s. Those 2A4s, super important here for Chich. There is still a bit of time here now for Chich, but Chich needs to make this push work. Leo's coming around. The artillery here should be firing again. Trying to kill off some enemy AT. The silo got destroyed. Lots of damage put on it. Ooh. Netzwerkwaffe getting shut down. AT on the other side gets a Leo 2A4. This is pretty brutal. The AA not good enough anymore. HE bomber gets a good kill there onto a Leo 2A3. BO helicopter getting shut down as well. F4F goes down too. The cluster coming in again. It's coming in onto a spot where there's not that much alive anymore though. It's not the perfect target. But the Leos for now keep on pushing through slowly though. Gepard's under fire. Marder's pushing in. F4F rocket gets shut down. F4 FHE completely whiffs. That's not a spot where anything is at. And yeah, the lack of recon is a really brutal thing right now for Chich. The M110 took them out nicely, and this push is getting grinded down here by the forces of Darkneutron. Well, it's Leo 2A3's try to roll forward and push through, but Panzerfaust here now. Panzerfaust 3 dealing a lot of damage there. The Leo 2A3 is absolutely eating it. Have to retreat, might go down there. Leo 2A4 in the rear gets shot into the side, gets killed off. And it seems like Chich is running out of steam here right now. The defensive of Darkneutron holding the classic two legs playstyle coming out ahead again. Rushing in there, getting points, letting the enemy run into your position and die trying. And yeah, the Mars, in my eyes, really not the most efficient Mars we have seen in this game. Neither have they been really active, nor have they been really successful, and that really did cost the game here. Else we have supply trucks everywhere, and yeah, the infantry losses of Chich a bit too high to the M110s, to a couple of pushes where the tanks didn't really help out the infantry, and without infantry, the Leo 2A4s and so on are not really worth that much. And the lack of ATGMs, like of Milans on the ground and so on, else Chich had Darkneutron had them all around, really made it quite tough for Chich to move around here. And now we have only 4 minutes remaining, and there is basically no room here right now for Chich. No push in the south or anything set up like that. Even there, we have a decent defensive position now for Darkneutron. And in the north, the artillery coming in annoyingly as well. And we see a tap out here. And yeah, Chich giving up. Darkneutron winning game number 1 here in kills as well, nearly 2,000 points ahead. And yeah, really, really good victory here by Darkneutron, playing the 2nd Panzer Grenadiers to its strength. The M110 is doing insane amount of work. The Netzwerkwaffe on both sides being good. Leo 2A4. The Netzwerkwaffe both getting good runs here. Netzwerkwaffe on the other side doing a fantastic job as well. And then the M110s though, getting a Leo 2A4 and a lot more. The second one, not getting as much, but together they did a really good job here. And yeah, the M110's really, really paying off. Well done by Darkneutron. And that leads us to game number 2, where Chich will have to fight back and see how he can recover from this game number 1. And if Darkneutron gets a draw, will be a win for Darkneutron in this best of 2. As it is a best of 2, the best Chich can hope for is a draw now, but they need a win for that. So let's see if they can get it. quick break, and then we're gonna be back with game number 2. And thanks for the follow, Mr. Crispiest River. Okay, game number 2 is a wild one, as we have freaking EKS versus freaking third US on death row. Obviously, Chich with another tank division. We don't see Chich really off tank divisions. We have seen him a lot on 1st UK Armored, 5th Panzer, now 3rd US, but TKS on death row, that is a interesting pick, and it speaks for a push to try to get the middle hill, because I don't think you can play it without having the middle hill completely early on. Otherwise, in those mid-range engagements here, you're just gonna die. So you want to push the enemy, you want to get these edges and be frustrating for the enemy, whilst then also putting them under pressure in Charlie with some air or so. But yeah, this is going to be a wild one here. And Darkneutron really mixing it up here. So if you want to support these guys, by the way, guys, check out the Meteorino page if you haven't done so yet. And if you haven't clicked the contribute button, do so now, as it adds free money to the prize pool. Nothing being paid by you at all, and free 25 cents added by Meteorino to the prize pool directly. And then if you feel like you want to watch some more esports in your life, consider subscribing to the Meteorino channel through the button here, to the YouTube channel, and that adds another 32 cents to the prize pool. So easy 50 cents, or even more than 50 cents added to the prize pool with 2 clicks. And if everybody does that right now, that's $20 to the prize pool. Easily done like that. And yeah, here we have game number 2 setting up. Darkneutron with a lot of Green Berets. AMX-10 RCs, the French supercar. Quick, fast, big gun. Only one Jäger Aufklärer in the south, so it's really going through the center. Going directly for Alpha, going directly for the edge here at Echo. Whilst Chich is playing it pretty slowly here. A lot of Bradleys, M1A1s, Chaparral, a mortar, some military police, 2 scouts. No Apaches or anything like that. No shenanigans. And here we go. Green Beret. The Green Berets coming in the Humvees. Fallschirmjäger B1. Important German Special Forces. The KSK predecessor. Moving in there as well. But scouts on the other side. Slowly rolling in. Fallschirmjäger B1, an absolute powerhouse in CQC. 8-man squad, MP5s. And there should be game sound. Oh, no, there we go. Green Beret is moving up. Scout. Moving through the north. Whilst we have engineers, Bradleys and all moving around as well. Decent amount of Bradleys, Chaparrals, fire team, and the Green Berets sitting up there with the 84s. Slowly moving. AMX-10 RC opening up. No vehicles killed here though. All infantry got out, and oh, the double HE! Oh! 2 special forces units immediately taken out. The Eyehawk setting up a bit too late here. Most likely, yeah, both F4 Phantoms getting out alive. Only slight damage, and this is pretty big. M1A1 under fire. Engineers coming in, getting some hits. Bradley's moving around. Milan 2. Oh, not quite getting the hit there. Smoke coming up. And the mortars moving around as well. Jäger under fire in the north. Getting demolished. Slowly moving back. Jäger pretty hard hit there. Wheeler A moving around. Fallschirmjäger B1. Sitting around here on their own. And there's really not much left there around. And that is a really big disaster here. No big air spam or so out of Darkneutron either. So it was supposed to be done by these infantry units, and they are just not doing it. Fallschirmjäger B1 can't do it on their own. The Milan 2 here is a decent weapon. Maybe can take out a Bradley or 2. But the fire teams are all out. They're all still alive. Chich played pretty safe. The F111 LGB coming in hot with the first run. Not getting hit, doesn't want to risk it for the second one. F15 could be around, gets the M1A1. That is pretty big, and that could change it out quite nicely. P4 coming around, Chaparral sitting around here, and then we have another Apache here, slowly flying in here, trying to get some kills. Chap's not finding it, and that might be the saving grace here now for Darkneutron. That kill was really nice. There's still decent amount of infantry alive for Chich, but Darkneutron is on the +4 and they need it. They absolutely need it. The late game of 30US will eat TKS alive. Territorial Commando Suit needs to use their speed here in this matchup on this map to find places and get some kills. Fallschirmjäger B1 on a super terrible engagement here. They only have one HK21 for the long range engagement. That's not where you want to be. And yeah, it's not getting the kills here really. Green Berets not that much better. as they at least are now in range for the commando calls though. So yeah, the fighter Mega B1s should move just a bit closer, than they could absolutely shred. Whilst in the rear, nothing really reinforcing. On the other side though, a lot of infantry coming around, and there we go, the Phantoms have returned, and that is the big issue here, that they didn't get a single kill here in the first one. This time around, Ihawk gets some decent damage, but the other AA not close enough really, and the Phantoms will make it out alive once more, one of them even completely unscathed, and both infantry units here are dead, and that is a big disaster. Chich getting the CV in here as well, stopping the tick, and it's only 380 points right now for Darkneutron. That is not a lot of points to be ahead as TKS at minute 34, or 34 minutes remaining. Fire teams here in a strong ambushing position now already for Chich. Nice push through the forest. Pioneers taken out, and the US combined arms here doing a pretty decent job. Bradley's coming around in the north, slowly rolling in. We have the Apache rotating around as well, and another LGB. Can that do some harm? Yes, it can. Scouts getting sniped there, but the air, not the big turnaround factor right now that it sometimes can be for TKS. It's only one LGB. It did get a good hit early on, but as soon as the F-15s come around, this all gets really, really risky. Kill onto the Engineered Dragon as well. F-111, for sure the MVP so far on Darkneutron's side. Apache sitting around. P4 Milan trying to get some Bradley kills. That's the Apache is really annoying. Fliegerfaust will need 3 hits to get the kill there, and its accuracy is not the most amazing. Good hit there though. Fliegerfaust number 2 does miss for now. Apache got stunned, and on the way out might get killed as Fliegerfaust get another shot off. That one does miss, the second one out of range, so Apache running away, getting out alive. F-15 in the sky to make it uncomfortable there as well. +2 again for Darkneutron, at least getting a bit more of a tick here now. Well, it's Chaparral trying to get the kill into Gazelles. F-15, really scary airplane. But at least no tanks right now on the ground anymore. Ooh, Engineered Dragon gets a good hit against the AMX. We see an MOR-10 again from Darkneutron. That was pretty impactful last game. Trying to go for the Chaparrals. This time around, not finding the kill yet. Engineered Dragons pushing forward. Infantry moving around. M48s coming in for the north. That might help, as a +4 is kind of needed again. I'm surprised we don't see a attempt of Darkneutron in the south, trying to abuse the fact that you are just a bit cheaper with all your units, or a good bit cheaper as TKS. Meanwhile though, the Phantom, ooh, this time with a bad bomb hit. F-15 on the deep dive here, trying to go for the Starfighters. One missile out, gets a hit, gets the kill on one. Starfighter number 2 under attack, gets already killed off by the Chaparrals. Ihawk not able to fire as it is out of ammo, and the loss of 2 of those F-104s, that is really big without a single drop. That's a lot of points lost without any retaliation. And the Bradley here, ooh, trying to get another shot in, gets a nice kill through the M113. Engineer slowly moving forward. Pioneers and Jaegers engaging nicely there as well, and it's a nice +2 here for Darkneutron, but it is not a comfortable position really to be in. +2 is nice, everything else outside of that not so amazing. The MR10 actually struggling to hit the engineers here. There we go, bit of damage. Whilst the next LGB comes around. Kills a Fireteam Law that's not really super worthwhile. F111 taking damage from the Chaparrals as well. MR10 is aiming for those now. Once more, might find one. Those MR10s really the scary part right now, as the M1A1 is pushing forward again. Full capture of the zone and stopping the tick with that again. The M48s can't do anything against the M1A1. They have just way too worse guns and really bad rate of fire and accuracy nonetheless. So they can't really compete there. CV Mud disappearing, M1A1 sitting around. Mortars getting resupplied. Whilst infantry keeps on pushing through the forest in the north, but not really achieving much. And as I said, I'm a bit surprised we haven't seen anything in the south. LGB does not fully hit there and goes down in the AA storm there. Chaparrals doing their job. MR10 not finding the kill, and it's a tough situation here still for Darkneutron. 11 minutes only so far, and Chich is setting up the pressure. F-15C still in the sky here. Still doing well. F-15 moving around, trying to shoot down the CH. MR10 coming in. Could actually shoot down the CH. MR10s, I feel like, might be the way back here. But they need a lot of great hits, really. And they don't get them right now. M48 pushing forward. Engineer Dragon trying to get the VLRA. And a lot of M48s rolling in. League of Faust and VLRAs. Trying to get some shots off as well. We see the kill onto the F-15. That is nice. Though there will be more. And the M48s just don't stand a chance against the Abrams whatsoever. Abrams completely smacking them into the dust here. Slowly pushing forward again. Trying to find an angle here. Like, the air angle is quite nice. The MR10 angle could work out as well. But Chich is playing a pretty solid standard, straightforward third US game here so far. And that is working out quite nicely for him. MR10's now getting repaired. Phantom trying to get the kill. MR10 here. Fishing for it, but dealing with two M1A1s again here already. That won't be easy. Phantom HE staying alive as well, as the Ihawk doesn't hit on that range, and we now see the defensive forces, or no, actually aggressive forces for the center. Thought that was just security measures there in the south to just make sure that that zone doesn't fall. Decent amount of AA here coming in. On the other side, MR10 slowly rolling forward. Pioneers coming up. Ooh. Good fire onto the Unimox. Unimox pushed back the Ihawk in a lot of trouble. And the slaughter on the infantry up here had been quite big. The kill with the plane early on, double plane, really well executed against the forward deploy infantry, and ever since, Chich slowly but surely pushing forward, slowly but surely trading better than the enemy. And that is a position that you just don't want to be in as TKS. Good hit. Get some Bradley kills, but another one going down. It's not really that much though, as we have already more. We have M1A1s in good numbers. Another safety F15. The other one maybe should have gone back to safety as well, whilst we see Gazelle Hots in decent numbers moving in as well. More 10 rolling forward. More Green Berets, more M48s. Green Berets in the south at the meantime getting shredded quite badly. Or, well, actually, the other teams don't really help out against them, so they actually win that fight. As they don't build up stress too quickly, which is quite nice, but the 700 points advantage with only 24 minutes remaining is slipping away here right now. We see the Eyehawk going down as well. The air defense is getting demolished. And that means that Darkneutron is losing the control in the center here. F111 LGB versus F15. F15 finds the kill. Nothing finds the kill onto the F15 most likely. Yeah, F15 making it out alive, and the second important bomber has been gone out of Chich's of Darkneutron's arsenal. Chich really pushing forward here now, knowing the weaknesses of the enemy deck, and keeping them really well occupied here. Smoke coming up. F15's the absolute king in the air. We need... Okay, M1A1 CV rolling in here now. That is what Chich needs. Getting that in there. And then the tick comes up. Still a decent amount of time remaining. And yeah, the MR10s, they most likely would have been a nuisance throughout the game, but they just come at a bit too late here. Good hit the enemy tanks. Okay. Re-aiming a bit on the fire team down here. As a lot more infantry comes in here. On the other side, more tanks. And yeah. China and the MR10s here now. Aiming up again. Stinger and fire teams under fire. Going down. Scouts and military police patrol. Really seeing basically everything here. F15 on another patrol. Not much that can help against it. Patrol moving up here once more. M1A1s coming in. Another one rolling around from the rear. There is still the one Milan 2 there. Should be easy to kill though. And once that is down, then the whole southern sector here is easily taken. Artillery trying to come around. Okay. Decent amount of infantry here. Tiny armbrust and all. Trying to hold this off now, but even a +2 would nearly finish the job up to 2000 points. For sure would win the game here for Chich. So, and Darkneutron is completely collapsing now. The +4 basically around. HE bombers coming up. A lot of M1A1s that there are no real answers for anymore with the LGB bombers and so on lost. And yeah, the F4 F Phantom here sniping the CV, killing that off. AA trying to kill the Phantom, does struggle to do so though. And yeah, blue side here just lost too much early on, and this game is not one that you want to grind out. And here we go, GG called, and we haven't drawn yet. Chich and Darkneutron getting away with a draw here. A solid show for Chich and keeping the chances of moving off out of the group stage alive basically with this one. Doing a really solid job there. And yeah, we gonna have a bit of a look deeper into all the league action on the weekend as well, going through all the divisions and so on and in the streams there a bit, and the current standings in the group stages. And yeah, as I said, I'm just gonna do it for stream today. Yeah, need a bit of sleep. So we're gonna end it here. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning though. And gonna continue with a bit more Division 2. And then on Thursday, Clorad and I gonna be going into the Division 1. So yeah, hard action here. She's getting it back. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support over the last couple of weeks and months, as I said. Has been really great. WARNO has been a lot of fun. And yeah, we really looking forward to cast more. Tomorrow, starting at 8:30 a.m. German time. 8:30 a.m. German time. It's a really early morning stream. See you all there. And let's have some fun with some Vulcan HD Gaming Squad